Now, Avigail Beer joins me now on the line. She's an ambulance driver with the rescue organisation United Hatzalah. Thank you so much for your time. You were one of the first ambulances on the scene and were transporting victims of this. Tell me what you saw when you arrived. What was the experience like?
Hi, first of all, I was the second ambulance in the scene. It was a terrible scene. Thousands of people. About maybe 200 are injured, very bad. Medics, paramedics, and EMTs, all from United Hatzalah, are doing CPR. About over 24 people. It was dark. It was night. It was just unbelievable. The tragedy was bad. I saw a 17-year-old. He was still breathing when I got there. Me and my team just took over. We put him in the ambulance and we started driving. But the traffic was so bad because everyone was running away from the scene. So we just stood in traffic while my team was doing CPR, compressing in the back of the ambulance. The sirens is all over. More and more ambulances, police. Everyone was rushing to the area. It was just a tragedy. I don't know. 44 people passed away, died in that scene. It was terrible. I'm
trying to get a sense of you know, it sounds like there were such frantic efforts going on to save lives. Tragically, not all of them successful, of course, but you know, just the sheer number of people. What sorts of injuries were you dealing with?
So people just fell on each other. The reason it happened is just there were steps and they fell. A few people fell and then everyone continued falling on each other. So most of them couldn't breathe. They had pneumothorax. They had injuries in their head pretty bad. They were bleeding. We had all kind of injuries in the scene. And unfortunately, a lot of them passed away. And also a lot of them are in the hospital in bad conditions, and we're praying for them to be healthy.
Yeah, how difficult was it to get people out? I'm trying to imagine how difficult it was for emergency workers like yourself, given just the sheer numbers of people.
So the holiday happened around the airport, Meron. So the scene is very difficult because there's a few areas in the mountain and people just fell all over. So we had to take the ambulances through the people, and it was really impossible. So we just started putting them on wheelchairs, and whatever we saw, people carried on their shoulders, injured people, and we just walked to the ambulances. The ambulances were pretty far, but after a while, when people understood that it's really happening in the major, like, very bad is happening, so people started walking away, and then we could have taken more ambulances closer to the area of the disaster.
Right. Yeah. Ambulance driver Avigail Beer with the rescue group United Hatzalah. Thank you so much for the work that you and the others have done, and thank you for taking the time.
And we're praying for everyone. Well, happy holidays.
You too.